Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Janelle Asha, Jan Supreme, whatever you want to call me. And welcome back to OverTheTable on episode 3 now. And today's topic is going to be called My Degree is Useless. So I'm going to go ahead and introduce my guests and then we're going to get started. Okay, so today I'm with
Sarah.
Okay, so what's your degree?
Media Studies.
And my degree is Cultural Studies and Media. What made you choose your degree?
Funny story. I took media, one because, I'm just gonna be honest, Africans don't roll with media or drama. I don't know, I might be stereotyping, but I feel like they don't roll with it. So when I told
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah. I took it because I loved film. From a young age, like family trips, I always had a camera in my hand. I was always videoing like the whole family holiday. And then it started off as that, and then I wanted to do acting, but that was probably I was gonna take as a course. So as my backup, I did film, and it kind of then when I started doing photography, my family were like, you know what, you should take it more seriously, and videography, because I used to edit like family videos every time we went on holiday. And then applied for uni, decided to do media because I couldn't do acting. Acting's very hard, and I didn't want to have to I wanted to have a secure career where I can also lean back on acting, if that makes sense.
Okay. And then for me, I don't know, I have a big interest in people, so I'm really into race. If you guys read my essays, you would know. I'm into race, identity. I'm into the whole understanding sexuality. You know how in a world where the LGBTQ community is very prominent. I'm into all of that stuff. I'm into people and the differences in people. And I could have gone for sociology, but I wanted the media element to it, and cultural studies in media was the best way to combine it, because I was also really good at media when I was in secondary school / sixth form. I took it from GCSE right up to A-levels, and it was my shit. Out of all my subjects, I would say that I liked media the best. I wanted something that could combine both, and cultural studies was the best option for me. Okay, so are there any negative stigmas attached to your degree? Do people ever say anything bad about it? Have you had a negative experience? How people see your degree?
People don't take media seriously because I feel like they just think it's photography. Personally, my course allows me to look not only at the history of things, but allows me to, certain modules, like I said before, allows me to build on my creative skills. People just tend to feel what's the point? You could take something more seriously like law or economics, but it's media for me, I feel if anyone could take media, because it can branch out to anywhere, like I was saying before, it's just nice to be able to do a subject that's not, how do I say this in a way? I'm smart, but I'm not what's the
You're I think it's called you're a vocational student, not
I can't sit in a room and write all day. I have to be practical.
You're creative.
That's the word. When I came to uni, that's when it kind of became a problem. You're taking media. Out of all the things I could have taken, why would you take media? In the beginning, it used to upset me because I was so I love media. No one, now I've got into a stage where it's anyone who starts media, I can take it because I know I'm confident in my course and I know that I have a secure future. But there'll be times where I'll just be okay, but you're not certain to have a career as soon as you leave uni, or with media you need work experience. So obviously it's true, because depending on what industry you want to be in for media, especially because I want to do film, it is very hard. But I can also branch out to other smaller companies before I get to the big ones.
I feel for me, the thing I get most is, okay, what is cultural studies? Because nobody knows what it is. I mean, sometimes I don't even know what my degree is, but it's they ask what
you don't know what.
Obviously I know my degree, but it's so broad that for me to just tell you in if you do economics, you can say you know
straight away.
Yeah, but when you say cultural studies, it's so broad that it's what part of cultural studies do you want to know about? Do you want to know about the body? Do you want to know about identity? Do you want to know about gender? To put it into one sentence is very hard to describe to people. So so what is it? And then when I eventually find a way that explains to them what it is, sometimes I don't do it justice, and I'll mention one thing but not this, or say this, but because it's hard. And then after that they say, okay, so what can you do with that? And then I'll be oh, I can do anything. I can go into social work, I can go into journalism, I can go into this. My degree is people. people are everywhere. People is in everything. I can do anything. But then when people say, when I say anything, people are like, okay, what's anything? Like, I've noticed that a lot of people want to hear clear, cut, concise answers. You need to be able to say, I'm leaving uni, I'm going to this apprenticeship, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to be this.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's like, I think people think, right, you're really just going with the flow. Like, are you not scared? Like, but it's like, babes, I'm good. It's like, I know what I want to do, but just because it's not conventional, it doesn't mean it's a problem. It doesn't mean I'm not going to be successful, because I'm telling you, I will.
Like, the thing is I like about courses that it could take us anywhere. Like, you could go into media, like television if you really wanted to, or like be a lecturer if you wanted to. Like, it could take us anywhere. I'm not saying other subjects can't, but you're very limited if you're going to take law compared to media. And like, it's just, that's why when people say, I'm just like, I really don't care, because your course is really...
Oh, shade. Okay. Now let's talk about family. So, like, what did your family say about you taking like a creative degree or a degree that's not conventional? Because we know that in the black community, you need secure degrees, you need things that are going to get you where the money's at. You can't be unsure where you're going. So how did your family respond?
I love my mum. I just want to say that before. I'm not trying to comfort her. I'm just saying, I knew from year 6 that I wanted to do something in media. I had to convince her.
That's really early.
That's very early, but she didn't accept it personally till year 9. So that was before I started doing my GCSEs. It wasn't until like I kept pressuring her. Basically, I was like, Mum, I'm not doing anything else. Like, because she wanted me to do. I was good at because I don't know what this thing is, but African parents, maybe just black parents, they think if you take out the broadband or whatever that you can do computer science. Like, yeah, honestly, my mom used to always say, oh, you know how to fix the computer. I'm just thinking it's just basic common sense.
Yeah.
But like, she wanted me to do computer science. Like, my older sister used to always say, like, that's just, Sarah's very like adamant. She wants to do acting. But then when we had the conversation, I changed to media and wanted to do film. Like, it took time because she was very like, I think she was more scared. I can understand now when I was younger why she did it, because I feel like she didn't want me to be in a career where it wasn't secure. Like, acting's not secure, it's very hard. It's not like you can just, when law you can become, you can't become a lawyer straight away, but like there's more of a direct route with, whereas with acting, most people do waitressing on the side and then they do auditions.
Yeah.
I understand why she did it and I respect her for it, but like, it was hard because imagine family reunions is like everyone's, my older sister's an engineer, so it's like, oh, you take engineering, like, what do you want to do? Media. Okay. So at this point I'm used to, now I'm very confident in my course. I'm like, okay, when I'm making big money, like, no one can come for me really good. But yeah, now they're okay with it because they know there's money involved. That's the reason why.
But you definitely feel like if it wasn't something that they were sure that money would like be involved, you feel like you'd be here studying media today.
I'm gonna say no. Okay. Only because there was no way of changing my mind. Like I said, there was either I'm doing this or it was no offense. She was gonna have to accept it. I can't lie to you. I was gonna apply for uni and do media with or without permission. Like, I'm going to uni. I'm gonna do this course. The fact that I'm even going to uni, you should be happy. So yeah.
I feel like for me, like, my mum is like amazing when it comes to things I want to do, and I didn't realize it until I think I came to uni and I was surrounded, because I know that like a lot of African people, like your parents tell you like they want you to go to uni, do this, do this, do this, and I didn't realize how like blessed my situation is, because with my mum is like so supportive of like anything I want to do. Like, she's like, I want you to be happy and I want you to be successful. So if you're gonna be happy doing this, go and do that and enjoy it. Do you know what I mean? Like, my mum, she said to me once, if you wanted to be a bin man, it's not the best example, but she said, if you wanted to be a bin man, you can be a bin man as long as you're happy doing that and you're comfortable in yourself doing that. That's what you should. I know, but it's just an example to show you can do anything, innit? Like, as long as you're happy and you're comfortable doing that, go and do that and I will support you. My mum's thing is, I need you to come to me with a plan. So you can't say to me, Mum, I'm going to be a pilot. Oh, have you looked at? No. Oh, have you? No. Oh. So what are you doing? But because when I said to my mum, like, I want to do cultural studies, because I remember at one point, sorry to kind of go off topic, I was good at maths. Like, maths was my thing. And then I went to A-levels and I did it for a little bit. I did it for like 2 weeks and then I dropped it. And that's the first time my mum was like, what are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
why would you drop something that you're so good at? But I turned it around because I was like, Mum, I want to do this.
Yeah.
And this is my plan, and this is the degree I want to take. And I've looked at this university, and they have this. Like, I was ready. Like, there was no question she had that I couldn't answer, or that we couldn't research together and find out. So she was like very supportive of me, like taking cultural studies. Based on your degree, are you worried about your future?
After today, yeah. I'm joking. Yes and no. I feel like, because I know, because I'm gonna do a by God's grace, I can do a placement 3rd year, so it allows me to have a bit of experience in my course, and hopefully maybe the company that I work for will allow me to stay there after I graduate. I'm scared in the sense that media is such a competitive,
It's very saturated, yeah.
like, industry. Like, it's more experience than it is like paper, like education. Like, they want to know, do you know how to handle a camera, can you edit, can you do this, depending on what industry, obviously. I'm just scared in the sense of, like, obviously I shouldn't be scared, I should be confident in myself to know regardless of what's going to happen, I'm going to secure, like, my future. But it's just scary because it's like everyone's dream is to be in the film, and like my dream is to be part of Marvel, but to get to Marvel.
Wow, you've never told me that before. Whoa, that's so sick.
That's always been like, if you ask
so cool.
my mum and my sister will tell you that. So I've always said I don't know how I'm getting. I know I'm getting.
You're
to Marvel.
getting there.
I know I'm getting
there. Amen.
Yeah. I don't know if it's whether through acting, directing, producing, editing. I know I'm getting to Marvel, but I know it's more having a little more faith in myself to know that regardless of what stage I'm at, I'm gonna get there. It's just scary because it's a big industry. It's not like one day you wake up and you're famous, or like one day like someone recognizes you, like, you know what, you're really talented, let me take you. Like, it's moving. That's why I want to move to America, because I feel like it's easier for me to step into that industry. Not saying that England can't do that for me, but I feel like especially being a black woman in the UK who's doing media, it's a lot harder for me, so I feel like America. But yeah, I'm scared, but I feel confident.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like slightly. Okay, so basically, let me explain what I want to do first. So I have like 2 paths that I want to go down. So the first is like, because I'm a very academic person, like I'm a writer, I'm a reader, I'm a researcher. I want to continue in that path. So I want to, after my undergrad, I feel like I'm going to take a gap year, and then I want to do my master's, and I want to go for a PhD. And like, I want to be, you know, I don't know if you don't really do any like literature based anything, but do you know like theorists, like, I don't know if you know Henry Jenkins. I know they speak about him a lot in media. Henry Jenkins? Wow, your own degree. But like Marxism and Durkheim and all them, all theorists.
Yeah, I don't think, but really.
My like dream is to be a theorist, or maybe like Stuart Hall. I would love to be, Stuart Hall. Like, my dream is to like have a theory, or I want to be studied. Like, I want to research, and I want my work to be studied. Like, I don't care if they criticize the hell out of it or if they love it, but that's my goal. And it's like, that's scary to me, because it's like somebody else has to believe in me in order for me to get there. But with that avenue, you have to get funding. So somebody else has to say, I like your work enough for me to put my money into it. Or I believe that your research is going to be beneficial, so let me like put money into it. And it's like, it doesn't matter how good you are. If it depends on somebody else, it's scary, because it's like, what if that person doesn't believe in you, or everywhere you go they're not believing you, but you know what you're capable of? Like, it's in the hands of somebody else, and that's really scary. And the other side is, obviously I do YouTube, and like, I want to go into like the media side, and like, my goal is to have my own TV show. Like, I've said it, I'm starting it here, we'll see where it goes. I'm speaking it into existence, but my dream is to have my own TV show. I want to do like podcasts and all that stuff as well, but the end goal is TV. And again, it's like, I can't tell you how many people want to do that. And people are of the idea that the industry is so saturated, which it is, and it's like, there can only be, especially when you're black, there can only be one of you. That's the idea anyway. Like, there's not enough room for every single person to want to have a TV show. There's not enough room for a million Wendy Williams, a million Oprahs, blah blah blah. It's like, what's gonna make me stand out? You never know what's gonna happen to you. And I'm telling you, I have this goal, but how do I know that it's gonna go the way I want it to go? I could be on a completely different path in a year, let alone 5 years.
I feel like when most people do YouTube, they want to do it because they're famous. I feel like when you do it, you're not doing it because you want to be famous, you're doing it because you actually want to educate people. Do you know what I mean?
If I was doing it to be famous, I would have given up, because how long thing. And
no, but do you get me? Like everyone sees Nella Rose is a great, like honestly, we're proud of her.
She's amazing.
She's good, but I feel like everyone sees her. That's why everyone wants to start it because they want to get like endorsements. They want to do this. Like, do your career for the right reasons. Like film, I don't want to. Let's be honest. If I could get good money from film, I'm not gonna be nice. But the main reason why I wanted to do film was because I genuinely want to create films that engage and spark new controversial topics. Like if I can tell you from when I was younger, I have a diary, don't know where it is, writing all the film titles I want to do when I was young. Like I still have them. Like, I have ideas in my head. It's just I need to get to a stage where I need to improve on my craft. Like that's why I'm like, your YouTube is something that I'm very
she helps me so much, guys. Like the setup, we have to thank God for Sarah because I would have been in law schools. What advice or what would you say to somebody who wants to take a creative degree or like an unconventional degree? Like you started it now, so I don't know, there could be people watching who are applying to unis or people who are even older than us but they're like, oh, I went for this degree but I really want to go into this path because this is what I'm really on. I don't want to do this for my parents, I want to do it for myself. Like what would you say?
Be confident in yourself to know that you might not be where you want to be, but like it's a stage. Like eventually, especially some of the lecturers that we like have, they don't know famous people, but they're friends with people that are producers of Love Island or stuff like that, and they get them to come in. So networking is the most important thing. Like network in any way, like WhatsApp group chats. Like if they put it on Twitter, favorite it, get in, message people privately. If you see someone, especially if you're a photographer, if you see someone that you like and you want to do a thing, message them. Whether they're in uni or like somewhere else, message them. Network. It's important to open your thing because you get more opportunities. I feel like I waffled a lot, but. Yeah,
no, it's good stuff. I would say that as well. Like, be confident in your craft. Like, nobody will believe in you or your work unless you believe in it. Like, I see the difference in my views, for example, when I'm not confident about a video and when I own my video. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's been videos I've put out and I'm like, oh, like I don't even know if this is me, but fuck it, I'm gonna put it out. Excuse my language. I'm gonna put it out anyway, and then I put it out, and it's like, nah. The first Over the Table I put out, the amount of support I had because I owned that. I said, nah, this is me. This is what I'm supposed to do, and no one can tell me any different. And I put it out, and I got that same energy back. Like, it was amazing. So thank you to everyone who watched that.
Oh, I did that. And it's gonna come through.
And also, this is just something that my brother taught me, maybe like 2 years ago, and it stuck with me. This is especially for anyone, but especially people who are going into creative and like unconventional degrees where you're not sure if the money's going to be there. My brother taught me, to be rich isn't to have £1 million or £100,000. To be rich is to have more than you need. So what you do is you make sure that you're working enough to cover what you need to cover, your general expenses, and then anything else is that you can do what you want with it. So don't think, oh my god, I'm not successful because I'm not making £1 million. Have you got enough to cover yourself, and have you got enough to do what you want to do? Have you got a disposable income? And that's all you need. And when you have that disposable income, you work with that. You do your creative stuff with that. Like, you don't have to be concerned, oh, I want to go and do media studies, but my mom wants me to be an accountant because that's where the money is. That you don't need to be rich, you just need to have enough to be okay with yourself. And I'm telling you, if you believe in yourself and you work hard, you'll be rich anyway. So it's alright.
To add on that point, I'm not saying your parents don't know best, but at the end of the day, don't do a job that or degree. I know people in this campus that are doing a degree because their parents want them to. I'm not saying that you
a whole 9K every year.
It's not even our money. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying that they can't listen to their parents, but do a course that when you leave, you'll be like, you know what?
I'm happy.
Yeah, like, I know some people are doing economics just for the money. They're not even doing it because they know they hate the course, but they know at the end they're just gonna get loads of money. I'm not saying that they can't. If money's the thing that's gonna make them happy, calm. But I just feel like do a course where when you leave, you know you're gonna feel satisfied. It might not be the easiest, but at least you feel good in yourself to know I actually like my job. Like no one can take that away from me.
Thank you for watching. We hope that you enjoyed this. We hope that we helped anyone who wants to go into the creative industry. Let us know how you feel down below. Also, thank you for watching Over the Table. This is actually the end of season 1. I know you're going to be like, oh my god, it's only 3 episodes. But babes, I've got essays. I've got deadlines. I've got work to go to. I cannot.
Got a motive on Monday.
Wow, that's what you're going to be promoting. But I will be back in summer for season 2, which summer's not that far away. But make sure that you watch my other videos because I do general YouTube videos anyway. Thank you for all the support, and we will see you in season 2.